What is going on, guys? Today we have got a beauty in prime moment Zidane. He is coming in at 11.5 mil and his stats look phenomenal. Obviously they haven't, well, I think they have on some of them. They've fixed the dynamic image, but it looks like they're not quite finishing him this time, but it looks okay. I like the dynamic for him. Obviously, we got one last year, didn't we? I can't remember what he actually even was. Oh, it was that one, 97 cam, so it's practically the same version. 87 pace, 94 shooting, 97 passing, 97 dribbling, 77 defending, and 88 physical. So obviously we are going to be using him as a cam, and I'm hoping he just absolutely dominates. He is a 5-star standing at 6'1". FIFA 19, this guy would have been an absolute gem to get. So I cannot wait for the prime moment SBC to come out for the chances to get players like this, because this would just be incredible going into FUT Champs every single week. But anyway, what traits we got? Finesse shot, flair, power header outside of the foot, and that is it. So some really, really nice traits already. Obviously a very good finisher of the game. We have used him last year when we got him his baby right at the start, and I think we got another version of him later on in the game. I'm excited for him. We've used his prime, and that one was pretty spectacular, so this one is going to be just as good. So let's jump into it, see what Zidane can do. Into Zidane again. The one thing that's quite weird with him is he is absolutely massive and still has that just sheer agility. Gets the ball, and Aubameyang is going to plop it into the net for us. Yeah, love to see it. And like I say, the agility side of him is just weird to see. He's 6'1", like I said, and he's probably one of the best dribblers that I've seen at that height. There is obviously some that are pretty decent, but he just genuinely has a next level about it. Trying to find him back. Didn't get him with that skill move. Finding Aubameyang, who's going to pass it back to him. He's going to get the ball. And the best thing is, he literally just screams absolute class, and he gets his gets his first and another assist there. You love to see it with him, honestly. 11.5 mil. It's very hard to do because obviously not a lot of people tend to have, not necessarily even that coins in general, but just having all of that liquid. I probably have it in terms of all of my club. As we find it through again, oh, Desai going for the challenge. We do find it back. Little heel to heel. Can we go with a little rainbow flick over the top? Desai is going to not do it. Right foot, and again, second in 11 minutes. Zidane is absolutely on fire today already. Find it back to him. It's just literally his pace, everything about him is fantastic, and Virgil is going to nail him. I wonder what his free kicks are all about. Let's have a quick look at his free kicks. He is on the ball. Well, what are we saying? It's going to let me 97, 92, 96, 96. That is fantastic. I'm 29 yards out. There is a very, very little chance that this goes in. I'm going to go with that dip. Oh, he hits the crossbar. Jeez. Into Zidane again. He's going to roll it forward. And he's just literally, he dominates that midfield. And it's exactly the same as kind of like I loved his baby last year. He just oodles and oodles of pace, of skill, and he literally just rolls it through. This guy cannot defend him one bit. Hat-trick Zidane in the 18th minute. Zidane's going to watch him. He's not letting him get past. The strength of him is just absolutely brilliant. Go past. I feel like he's going to give up at some point. Zidane, little roulette. Literally just some basic skills. He's just going in for the flying tackles now. I feel like he's had enough of seeing Zidane on the ball. Honestly, but this is what I expect from an 11.5 mil player. We used Pele Prime the other day, and honestly, he is just a phenomenal player as well. So it's just nice to see that these top players are not just priced at for no reason. Like, they genuinely have got this ability on the game, and I can see why when you play with the whole team. Like, we see people who have obviously either paid for it or have managed to trade themselves. There is people out there that cannot obviously do it. We see people who pay for it, like for instance Bateson. I've got no qualms with it. It's sick. I'd do it if I had that amount of coins as well. But the team looks phenomenal. We get it into Zidane, and it's going to be another finesse. He literally he might as well quit. Into Zidane again. Honestly, it's the Zidane show at the moment. He's going to make that run through. Honestly, poor defending. Chip the keeper this time, and we're going to get lucky with that rebound. And I think we have got the match done. Zidane picking the ball up again, bringing it forward. We're just waiting for him to attack. He literally does not want to go near anybody. The defending is atrocious. And again, he's just literally just flying in everywhere. It's literally not a match at this point. We'll move over to the next match because we're just going to see clips of him just running through. And it's exactly what he can do, but he is making it a hell of a lot more easy for me as we get a finesse outside the box. Volley. Oh, missed. Too easy. Finally, after 8-0, he's finally left. Let's see what Zidane could do in this match then. The first opponent, defensively, not amazing, but Zidane is spectacular as well. That's what you've got to always remember as we get caught with the ball doing some very questionable dribbling. Zidane will go the way he wants me to. Knocks it through to Aubameyang. We're looking for that ball back. Pele's going to find it. Across goal. Oh, that's a great save. Into Zidane. Oh, he hits the post. Jeez. Zidane picking the ball up mid. We see a bit of Rashford. See Pele finding Rashford. It's a lovely ball. Oh, he's moved the keeper, so we note that down for next time. Moves the keeper as he pulls away with moments. Ronaldinho. Zidane playing with it. Back into him. It's a terrible ball. Was never reaching his feet. Zidane. Oh, gets them blocks, and that's going to be the best thing about him is he can shoot from outside of the box, and he has probably a very high percentage of actually scoring them compared to some players where you kind of hit and hope every now and then, and maybe one or two goes in. But with Zidane, because of like the stats he's got and everything, you kind of don't want him to get that sort of position because he will probably take it past you quite easily. Zidane, where are we going with him? Go with a finesse. That's what I mean. Every single time. The power of that finesse is fantastic. Mixed with, obviously, his trait. And obviously, you got the outside of the foot. That is going to be a lovely tactic that you have to use him there. Into Zidane again. He is just a pivotal point of this club right now. Finds in Rashford. Gets the dink over. Zidane is just a hair away. Big ball in. And it's Pele with the head. You love to see it. Zidane. Pushing forward, skips past Pogba, who tries to take him out. We find in Aubameyang. Can we find in Zidane as he literally was seconds away from taking the legs in the penalty box there? Back in Zidane. Pogba's having no luck with him here. Gonna find him back in. It's a lovely ball. Gonna go past the keeper, and it's good enough tackle. I don't even know who that was then. Finds in Zidane. Oh, that's got to be. It's got to be. You do not tackle like that. He had the ball as well. Literally, if he just waited a second, he had that straight away going to tackle him. It's Robbo. He has the pace. Zidane was coming on the outside. He could have gone on the inside. And I get what he's trying to do there, but you never tackle like that in the box. As we go and finish this game, I feel like if we score this, it's going to be game over for him. And honestly, I knew that he probably would stay down the middle. Zidane into Pele. Oh, should have went for the chip. Tried to go around a keeper before I had that extra split second of timing. Into Zidane again is making that movement. We love to see it. It's just a little bit more, and he is very quick on that keeper bring out. Even defensively, Zidane has absolutely stole the ball off Ronaldo. Little 1-2. Zidane. Oh, going across and outside of the foot. Nearly picks it up. So close. Getting very lucky not to get that third goal. It's got to be a free kick. Zidane is in prime position here. Of course, he's going to get somebody on the line. It's not quite massively on the line, though. If we can get it in the corner. Just there. Perfect. Yellow timed. He's going to move out of the way. Zidane's going to find in Alba. Find it back, not quite. So going into the overall for Big Boy Zidane then, obviously we saw some incredible performances from him. 11.5 mil. I wonder if anybody's actually bought him. So, sold for. So we got a 7.9. That's crazy. Oh no, so I was thinking he started at that price, and I was like, wow, that's a move. 7.1, 8.5, 8.8. So realistically, he's coming in at about 7.5. Like, you probably could get him, yeah, like someone bought him, what day are we on? The 3rd, so 5th. So 2 days ago, someone bought him at 7.1. So always make sure, and especially with these icons at the moment, just make sure that you are watching what price they are going for, because at the moment there may be only one up that is 11.5, because there is only one on the market. So always be aware, like literally it's gone from 15, 12, 11, back up to 15 to try and get somebody to buy it. I don't think anyone's actually bought one for 11.5 mil. Literally the highest you've got is 10.2. So always be aware, use FUTBIN as the tool, because this market sales is an incredible feature for anybody that is going for these big boys. And if you are like at this sort of coinage, then more than likely you know all about this. You're not stupid with your coins, you know what you're doing. And honestly, Zidane was phenomenal. He literally 10 out of 10, you can't argue with it. He is an incredible player. Now the question is, can you get away with just using his prime? And I think yes, I think his prime moment is for the premium player. I would quite happily go with his 96. I'd even probably quite happily go with his 94 or even his 91. His 94, well, what pace are we coming in? So we got 88 there, 90 on this one. So we just take off the basics so we can see the stat decrease. So there's 2s and 1s from the 96. And if we are looking at informs to like second informs with like a +1, this is the sort of stat upgrade. So the extra 3.5 mil is for the dynamic, is for the premium of having a player that not many people have. If you then go down one more, if we compare it to the prime moment, we're looking at 5s and 4s. This is where a difference actually could be taken. So if we go to the 96, say we're quite happy with the 96, we're still looking at 3s and 2s. And yes, it's not an amazing upgrade in terms of like, it's not 5, 6, 7s, but that's it's a noticeable difference. Couldn't get my words out, but for literally 3 mil, you can go get the prime. He'll pretty much do exactly what this prime moment does. I would recommend, if you've not got the coins, like you're kind of just blowing everything on one card, I would go with the prime and then look at somebody else as well. Go get another prime or get a cheaper prime moment. But if you are looking for the lavish lifestyle, this guy is going to be an absolute dream to have in your team. And most definitely when we see the prime moment SBC, this is one of the ones that I'd definitely be looking at as one of the top ones, because we see them all the time. We've got the Maradonas, the Peles, the R9s. If we go further down, Ronaldinho is a big one. Cruyff, Puskás, Maldini. You can see what I mean. They're going to be the ones that everybody is after. So hopefully the prime moment comes out at some point soon. Even if we get a prime or prime moment, I'll happily absolutely put everything into that. But hopefully you did enjoy the video. Let me know down below what you think about Zidane, and if you have ever packed a version of him. Did you get the prime moment last year and you're looking to do it again? I've got to get R9 prime at the very minimum this year to make it 3 years on a bounce out of an icon SBC. So good luck for that. Let me know down below what you think. Like, subscribe. Peace.